Morning YouTube, Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, November 14th, 2025. Let's rock, rattle, and roll. Look at those markets come down. Gold down $113 to 4,057. Silver down $1.51 to 50.70 in the London spot market and 50.74 in the COMEX futures market. We got the GSR right around 80, and looks like it's headed back up. We have the 10-year yield down at 4.065. So what was happening yesterday with those spiking 10 years was that there was a somewhat of a poor government auction for 30-year bonds, and didn't go all so well. I think it was 125 billion in total they were selling. But today, the fear trade is bringing rates down as people go to the bonds for safety from the stock market. We'll get there in a minute. Dollar index down 0.17 to 99.06. Copper market down 4 cents to 5.07. Platinum getting a hatchet here, down $61 to 1,520. That is pretty darn cheap for platinum, considering $4,000 gold. What is the downside on platinum? I'm at the futures market right now. 1517 looks like the downside. We are there. Platinum shaping up to be a buy today. Gold miners down 4.5% to 73.54, having never hit the previous high. So we have a lower high in gold miners. Silver miners, the SIL is going to be a similar story, down 4.7% to 66.02, and the recent low was 62. Okay, so what comes after 62 if it keeps falling? 62, oh gosh, 55. We could see a bounce in here, and of course I was saying that I predicted that we would not push back through to all-time highs. We usually don't do that the first time we try. Normally it takes 2 or 3 times to do that, so I think we are in a very healthy consolidation zone here in silver and gold, and you could start to think about buying again. Maybe not today, maybe you do, I don't know. Natural gas down 2.5% to 1445. UNG is that fund. Market Watch has got a whole bunch of inflation indicators, etc., coming out, but I doubt they will come out. Probably next week we'll get a barrage of data which will either excite or depress the market further. In the pre-markets, stock market looking like a big bag of you-know-what. Okay, we're in the extreme fear category again at 21. That means we are probably going to bounce at some point, but this sell-off is getting legs. We got the Dow down 347, S&P down 72, NASDAQ down 380. Look at the NASDAQ drop. NVIDIA is down 3% to 181. OpenAI is down 11%. And MSTR stocks like that are just going to get obliterated today. Bitcoin having the worst day of all of us. Whoa, look at that, down 5,300 to 94,741. What would be a buy on Bitcoin? Well, here we are in the low 90s. I don't know. I don't touch it personally. I don't believe in digital nothings. All right, we're on the website bestsilvergolddeals.com, and welcome new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. Now's a great time for a thumbs up if you're thinking about it. I'm going to try to find you the best deals I can anywhere, and finally we're on a day that we might be able to buy rather than get overly excited about a potential breakout. You want to tamp down your emotions here. You know, this is how the big boys in New York make money. They run this thing up and then they smack it down. They make money on the shorts. So take advantage of that. I'm not saying today is the bottom, but I really like metals consolidating in here around $4,000 gold and around $50 silver. And if we stabilize in this area for a while, then we have legs to the upside. Let's just get on to some of the deals. Everything much cheaper today. A 1/10 gold eagle, $442 over at Bullion Exchanges. A quarter ounce gold eagle is 1,109 at bullion exchanges. A new seller on the ducket, the .11 something gold ducket, 1106 is 468 at bullion exchanges. The modern coins I show you will be brilliant uncirculated, and the older gold will obviously be circulated unless we get lucky. The polar bear is still a good buy for a quarter ounce of gold at 1,065 today. Moving on to the $5 commemorative, that is right around 1,000. Oh, look at that! It dropped substantially in the last 30 minutes as I was assembling the data. 990 for a .241 ounce of sovereign U.S. commemorative gold. Might want to think about that one, but we'll be looking on eBay for better prices. Half ounce gold eagle is 2,149 at bullion exchanges. The random half ounce sovereign gold coin at 2,086 is a pretty good deal over at Monument Metals. And we'll get the 1 ounce gold eagle is 4,158 at bullion exchanges. The eagles have been much, much cheaper on eBay with a good credit card. We'll move on to that quarter ounce. Oh, what the heck was it? Now I'm blanking. Corona? No, what was that quarter ounce coin? Well, I eliminated it now, and it's gone anyway. I forget what it was. Let's see, let's keep going. What else can we get cheap? How about a Krugerrand? And that is now 4,066 at BGASC. All right, let's see, here is the 20 franc, and that is 771 for the 20 franc, .186, I believe. I think it's a .186. God, I don't know why they don't put that. Ah, there it is, right there. No? I think that's a .186. I'm not sure why they don't display that. Let's see. Let's move on, and we'll move on to the third ounce. The third ounce of platinum is 538 today. I think you could buy that all day long. It could be a little cheaper on eBay. I believe the same listing is up on eBay. You may save $5 or $10 there. Let's keep going to the 25-gram gold platinum pack. You can get that for $15.62 today. Of course, there's value in individual gram. Silver and gold and platinum if you do sell that retail in the aftermarket. Silver Eagles. So Vermilion Enterprises said premiums were coming down on Silver Eagles, which flies in the face of the U.S. Mint going on allocation mode, and 2025's being the lowest mintage year in nearly 2 decades. But nonetheless, he was right. Premiums came down on Silver Eagles, $54.62 over at Monument Metals, about a $4 premium on a BU backdate Eagle. They'll be cheaper on eBay, but just recognizing that looks like the buyers have stepped back here. Let's see, and the culls, what are they, 51 now? 52.12 for the culls at Monument Metal on Silver Eagles, and I think you can buy in this 50 to 53 zone. If we crack 50 on silver, it'll be an extreme buy. If we crack 4,000 on gold, which I hope we do, then I think we'll be kind of an extreme buy category. But if you've been waiting to buy, you could buy some today. Silver maple is 53.75 at bullion exchanges, and I think a Philharmonic will be a little less, 53.05 at bullion exchanges, all BU coins. Let's keep moving here. Wonder Woman came out yesterday. That's a big yawn and a pass. And I know, I think maybe that 2-coin Peace Dollar, Morgan Dollar set is coming out. That's a pass. I'm done with the U.S. Mint for the rest of the year. Looking forward to next year. Okay, and if you do have, any of those speculation coins that you have, I'd sell them now. Costco, what's up on Costco? They probably haven't dropped their prices yet, but I would keep a very close eye on Costco if you have that Executive Club membership. Here we've got $42.69 on the 1-ounce Dragon Bar. That's pretty cool. Go away, Rakuten. Let's see. We got the Liberty Bar at $5.69. No, they need to drop that price. Oh, and they brought back the Dragon Bar. These are very, very cool. Now, if they get back down to 549, you want to buy a mess of those. Okay. If you believe in $50 silver, I don't know, maybe you don't. Okay, and junk in the trunk this morning is going to be 35.2 times face. And I got rid of that listing from, I think it was Bullion Express, that was incorrect. Mercs, what are Mercs this morning? Mercs are 35.6. A little pricey on the Mercs here. We'll try to get those on eBay. Cull World Coins, 51.68 from Golden Eagle. And silver below spot. There was something interesting here. Yeah, now they got these again. These are the U.S. commemorative, 0.7734 ounce of silver, 39.04, and that's going to be a little below spot. Look at that $5 differential between the sell price and the buy price over at bullion exchanges. They are not popular coins to stack, and they are not junk by a long shot. So I would just probably stick with the junk unless you're buying these to get your kids into making sets of America the Beautiful or the States, quarters, etc. They make beautiful silver sets if you want to stock those. But below spot silver, hey, that's okay. And sovereign U.S. silver as well. 1 ounce rounds are 51.28 over at Golden Eagle. And Scottsdale Stacker is going to be 540 over at Scottsdale. Nah, not so much. Secondary market bars are going to be 52.55 at Monument Metals. A kilo is going to be 1,640. They'll buy it back at 1,541. That's going to be pretty close to spot, cheaper on eBay. A Hyundai is going to be 5,079 at bullion exchanges. And what was their buy price now? Their buy price yesterday was $5,000. I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong listing. The Hyundai. The buy price yesterday was $5,000. The buy price today is $4,800. Man, you feel rich one day and poor the next. Okay, moving on to what else we got. Let's get on to eBay. We're going to try to find the best deals we can by using our credit cards, our 3% rebate credit cards, cash rebate credit cards, PayPal card, American Express Everyday Cash. Check out through PayPal. Links on my website. Let's go. Let's get some Silver Eagles. Sometimes the prices do drop along with spot with the bigger dealers. Here we can get a cull lot of Eagles for 54, about 51.50 out the door, pass. We've got a tube of cull, pass. We've got a tube of impaired, pass. We've got to go to the BUs. BU Eagles. Here we go. BUs from Liberty, 1,119. Is going to put you at, better do the math, 1120 divided by 20. First price is 56 times 0.97 with a good credit card. Out the door, 54.32, not good enough. Let's go to the larger lot. Larger lot of Eagles. Impaired are going to be 55. Out the door, 53.50. And you'll beat the dealer price by $1. I do like the Pinehurst impaired Eagles. Some people have had pretty good luck with those. If you're looking for BU Eagles, here we go, 55.34. That would be $165 off. You'd be at 53.80, something like that. That will beat the dealer deal by quite a bit if you want to pay 53 for Eagles. Personally, I don't want to pay over 52. Let's keep going on a tube of maples. Tube of maples this morning is going to be 13.78 at the cheat sheet. 13.78 is going to be about 53.50 per maple. Let's keep going here. Maybe the Philharmonics will be cheaper. 20 Philharmonics, 5.54. That's 25.50. I can't do the math. 554, 554 divided by 20 equals, let's do it again. Oh, that's 10 times 2. That's an odd listing for 10 Philharmonics. So 5540 times 9.7. You'll get the fills out the door at 53.73. Not impressed. Let's keep going. Let's find some junk, huh? Throw away your junk, guys, because we are the junk collectors. 35.9 for Washington quarters. Out the door about 34.7. Let's go to a large lot. A large lot of junk is going to be 35.6. Out the door about 34.6 for dimes. Dimes are good. Dimes are better than quarters. 34.6 divided by 0.715. What's the melt? The melt is 48.39, but that's only $2 under melt today. These prices may float down a little bit. If you want to get half dollars, 35.8. You want to get Mercs, 35.9, but I don't like Liberty. Want to get Benji's, 36. Walker's, 36. Kennedy halves will usually be full weight. If you buy something like these Liberty Mercs, plan on getting 97% of the weight that you might otherwise expect with brand new coins. Bullion.com, 36.9 for Mercs. I would do the Bullion.com deal over the Liberty deal if you're looking for Mercs and you really believe in the long-term value of junk. Right now we're having a little glitch in the wagon here, so we'll have to see what happens. You know, it's good to consolidate. I know it's very extreme move down, but we had a very extreme move up. And when you have $2 up days, you have to get ready for $2 down days. That's what's happening here. How about the Libertads? Are they cheaper today? Libertad, 16.35 for a tube, minus 3%. Moving on to a kilo, and a kilo is going to be 17.06. How cheap is that? I don't think these prices have come all the way down yet. Divided by 32.15. The first price is 53. Oh no, and then times 0.97. That's terrible. Yeah, that's 51.50 on the kilos after rebate. No, that's a skip. They haven't brought their prices down yet. And what do we got here? The 100-ounce bar. 100-ounce bar is that nice bar still here? No, it's gone. Somebody bought that nice Johnson Matthey. But, you know, they only paid 50 an ounce, so today they're still above water on that. Let's see, 100-ounce bar, 51.83. You'd be out the door at about 50. That'd be under spot. Got a nice 100-ounce bar in here anywhere? There's an Engelhard. Not too bad. A little dirty. Here's another Engelhard from Pinehurst. 52.60. Not too bad. A lot of Engelhard bars. Johnson Matthey bar, 52.83. If you can focus on the Englehards and the Johnson Mattheys, even if they're not super collectible, they do have a little more value. Moving back up the food chain here, what's a kilo kook going for? Kilo kook, because you know they can't sell them. The collector market is really off right now. 18.80, now I'll pass on that. Let's see, let's move on to a tuba kooks. Beautiful coin. They never milk spot. They never tarnish. They're in beautiful packaging. You just keep those forever. Tuba kooks is going to be 60 a kook. Whoa, that's pretty pricey. No, pass. 1 ounce rounds. Big old lot of 1 ounce rounds. Oh, look at this Lady Germania. This is the kilo? Look at that kilo Germania. Wow. That's beautiful, but be careful with stuff like that. Let's see, we got 5,200 be out the door at spot, basically, on these prospectors. That's not too bad. Here are some other rounds. Anything really attractive? Those prospectors are pretty nice. Here's some Buffaloes at 53.23, but I like the 52.01 deal here from Liberty, and they could be messed up. Oh, and it could be anything. They're showing some trade units in here, huh? Is that a trade unit? Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe you'll get a tube of trade units. Those have nice value. Those are from, I believe, the 80s. Let's keep going here, and let's do the gold. All right, and I love to see gold getting cheaper here. I think that's good for everybody. Well, why don't we do the platinum before we move on to the gold? Here is platinum. Maybe it's cheap today. Let's see. 1664 out the door at about 1620. Well, that's pretty damn nice, but it's any varied condition. Here's a bar at 1668. That's okay. Let's see if we can find that 3rd ounce deal. I think it might be a little cheaper here, someone told me. 3rd ounce platinum coin. Where are they? Did I do 1/3 ounce? I did. Oh, my sort is off. Let me get that. Move that to 400. Yeah. And all these sorts are on my website. If you click the links there, A, it will help my channel if you buy something, and B, you'll get the very same sorts that I'm looking at here, except for this one here, and this is $5.50 for those 3rd ounce platinum coins. Let's do the math on that. All right, we got $5.51. Platinum's really taking a hit today. Times 0.97 with those good credit cards. I hope you get one, and if you do, please pay it off right away. If you're stacking on credit, you're making a mistake. 534 times 3. The melt on these is 1603, guys. It ain't 1200, you know, like it was a few months ago, but that is okay in my book. All right, let's get on to the gold. 1 gram gold. 140, and that'd be about 130, 137 after rebates. That's pretty close to spot. Is that in stock? It is a mid-size seller. Good feedback. $4 shipping. Well, the $4 shipping raises the price to back to 140, but he pulled him out of the assay for some reason. Don't know why he pulled those out of assay. And the next one up is 145, about the same price actually. So I'd probably go with Aiden coin. But these are PAMP. I would just want to verify those because they have been pulled out of the assay. Let's see if you have a precious metals verifier. Let's do 1/10 gold eagle. Have these prices come down? 1/10 gold eagle, 449 out the door, about 435. Oh, that's a Krugerrand. Oh, I'm sorry. 461 out the door at about 448. Up at the dealer, 10th ounce of eagle, 448 versus 440. We lose. Yeah, they haven't brought the prices down yet. Let's go to a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. Let these prices float down, please. There are cull condition, 1098. Not bad. Get that out the door at about 1068. Got a nice one here for us. Here's 1100 for this one. 33 off would put you at 1067 on a nice 1/4 ounce eagle. 1067 versus the dealer price of 1104. So 30-40 bucks savings on this guy right here. Yeah, nice. Now those proofs are gone, I think. He's only got one left, but take that off his hands. Good price today. Let's go on to the 1/2 ounce gold eagle. 1/2 ounce gold eagle is going to be, oh, the proofs are back. This has been a great deal. $21.44 on this. You take $65 off. You'll be at $2,085, something like that. 2,085, if my math was right, to 2,142. Save 60 bucks on a 1/2 ounce gold eagle. That's going to be your best buy. The 1 ounce will be cheaper as well. Got to get back here. The 1 ounce will be cheaper as well. Click these links to find that. The 1.85 proof gold set. Can we get one of these for you heavy hitters? There's one bidding up 7,500. It's got 4 days to go. 7902 would be about 7,700 out the door. How about a Buffy today? How about going first class? You ever fly first class? I only did when I had an upgrade with Sky Miles. Let's see, 44.30, but they heat your nuts up there. 44.30, and that's going to be about 4,300 out the door. Pass. I can't afford a gold buffalo, guys. How about a Krugerrand? Can we get this at spot or below? 1 ounce gold Krugerrand. I got to fix this sort. 1 ounce gold Krugerrand is going to go for 4,200 out the door. Be about 4,040. Let me do the math on that. That's pretty good. 4,200 times 0.97 out the door at 4,074 against a spot price of 4,044. Oh, cheaper at the dealer. I think the dealer had it at spot. Okay, we lose. 20 franc for my friend Silver Hair Stacker. Boy, he's got a mess of these. 1,003. That'd be about $30 off. You'd be at about 1093. 973. Oh, let's do the math on that. 973. That's a good choice. 973 divided by 0.241 equals 4037. You'll be at spot on U.S. sovereign $5 commemoratives, and they're out of stock. They got me again. They got me yesterday. No, the 1034. That's going to be a push with the dealer. Save your credit cards for the good deals. If it's a push, definitely don't use your credit card for that. Here we got a 20 franc. Here's a Helvetia for $7.98 minus 3%. The 25-gram platinum pack is going for no, not that much. We ain't paying that much. Drop your prices, guys. There's my eBay store. There are the bars I pour. Let's see. And here you can get a precious metals verifier. If you buy that, I recommend using your Capital One card. I think even that Saver card, that 3% back Saver card, will get you access to the kicker deals. So the deal with the Capital One Saver card, 3% back at the grocery store, 3% back at many restaurants. And you know how expensive restaurants are. And I believe it'll give you access to the 4% eBay kicker deals. So what you would do is you would click through to eBay, get the 4% on something like a precious metals verifier, and then you would check out with your PayPal, get another 3%, get 7% off, and you'd be out the door at a pretty good price on an old school precious metals verifier. I think this guy will take $1,000 for that, just FYI. I've seen him sell them for $1,000. Here's the vacuum sealer, same deal on that. If you use those Capital One cards, they don't work. You only get 1.5% back on precious metals. Let's see, and here's the Devil Forge. If you want to melt some of those bars, here's the Amex card, highly recommended. The PayPal card, terrible company, awful company, high interest rates, terrible customer service, but unlimited 3% cash back on precious metals when and only when you check out through PayPal. Also works at the U.S. Mint, okay? And I think it works on Walmart as well for 3% cash back. And this is a good card, Quicksilver card. Here's the Saver card, my new favorite card. Click these links, that helps my website. Also, I'm setting up an account with Monetary Metals, and they've agreed to affiliate with me. So they're not necessarily a bullion dealer, so I think I can still say I'm not sponsored by any bullion dealers. Well, you can earn up to 4% on gold, paid in gold. Now, this is really only for you heavy hitters that have substantial stacks of gold. And they do also have silver offerings, but right now they don't have any return on silver. Their silver leases are sold out. But this is very interesting to me because if you invest in ETFs and paper products like GLD, SLV, even the Sprott Gold Fund, if you're investing in your portfolio in gold, and remember, some of the banks are now recommending. Some of the advisors are now recommending up to 25% of your portfolio in gold. And some people do have substantial assets. So if you're doing that and buying GLD, you're not making any return. In fact, you're paying fees and you're buying paper. So I think this is an excellent alternative to that. I've had several discussions with them, and I'm vetting them thoroughly. I'm currently funding my account, and I will give you all the details blow by blow. But yes, it is true. You can set up an account with Monetary Metals, and if you click this link, it does help my channel. I really appreciate it. And but the investment is substantial, and it is only for just a small percentage of people that don't want to, keep this much gold in their safe. They're looking for an alternative to physical. Now, you can also send them your gold, and they will convert that to their pooled gold, physical pooled gold. It's real gold, but frankly, I'm attached to my gold, and I've got pieces in there from, family members and things that have substantial premium, like fractional gold. And I ain't sending my gold. But if you just had generic gold, you could send it over, and they'll even give you an insured shipping label to do so. Then you'll be in the account, and then they will allocate you. It is a gold lease. So what they are doing is they are leasing your gold to entities that need gold and need a stable price on gold. This has to do with jewelry makers and people that make, and companies that make coins. They're often outside of the United States, and there are many safeguards to protect the gold once it gets to where it's going. And at the end of the period, they pay the gold back, and then they lease it to somebody else. This is a 1-year commitment, and click this link if you want to find out more, and I will show you what happens with my investment here over time. But I like the thought of earning 4%, up to 4%. There's various products, and you may or may not like all of them, and but most people will not meet the minimum, so keep that in mind. It's kind of a rare product for those individuals that have substantial paper assets and want to move more of it into gold. Okay, let me keep moving here. And the picks of the day I'm not going to go through today. Over in the chat room, thank you for the cups of coffee. I appreciate your support. And for joining my membership channel, I really appreciate each and every member. Thank you so much. If I can ever do anything to help you, please email me at losinglouis@yahoo.com. I really enjoy you guys. Over in the chat room, which is going to get down to right about there. It's at the top and the bottom of the website. They're talking about digital money. Let's see what else we got going on here. There's a war. Yeah, there's a war on the stock market this morning. Gosh, I hope you don't have a whole lot of money in stocks. As you get older, guys, you just don't want to play this Russian roulette with the stock market. You younger guys, go for it, okay? But as you get older, I'm looking for safer investments all the time for my nest egg, and gold is one of those. Silver is one of those as well. But I'm into fixed returns, and I'm doing a new thing right now that I'm just loving. Such a great strategy. I'll tell you about it at some point for people that are looking to have a more stable return without all the crazy volatility and stock market risk. Let's see, they are talking about pennies. So Silverback Stacker is mentioning, driving from bank to bank to bank to bank. Boy, he's got energy. He is such a great guy. And I recommend you follow his channel as well. But he is picking up boxes of pennies because they are selling on eBay for unbelievable amounts of money. FOMO has hit the penny market, believe it or not. Now, you can do that if you want and make money. I'm not doing that. I don't want to lug. Lugging boxes of nickels is one thing. I'm putting those away for the next 10 years because that is a no-brainer if you get those at face value. But there is penny mania, and people are buying boxes of zinc pennies. Now, when you buy nickels, you're getting copper and nickel. When you buy zinc pennies, you're getting a FOMO investment. They're very different things. So if you buy those pennies, sell them fast, guys, and you better get a forklift to help you do it. Okay, but kudos to people making money on pennies. and I got a bunch of pennies, but I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. Let's see. Somebody says, bee buzzing. No, is this bee buzzing? Gleeful Creature says, a week or two, Louis mentioned that silver would test and fail to break 54 several times. That prediction ringing pretty true today. Yes, that's true. You take your emotions out of it and go with the odds. And that's what we have done. And that's why I think a lot of people stopped buying. But people that were more enthusiastic, they busted their stops, their buy stops on the way up. They got sucked in, and then they smashed it on their face. Here is gold up to 4,050. That's nice. I like that. I mean, down to 4,050, and silver down 195 to 50.26. 50 is just a number. I don't think it means anything if it breaks 50. If it does, it goes from buy to extreme buy in my book. But it's a great day for you new stackers, and I know you're hoping for more. The rebounds have been quick and violent. What's going on in the stock market? What's going on in the stock market? We have got Dow is recovering, down 282, S&P down 62, NASDAQ down 358. I do trade volatility as well, and I am not that smart at it. But when you see something like spiking volatility, where is it? VXX chart. There we go. Let's get a 5-day. When you see something like spiking volatility, there are opportunities to short volatility or go long volatility, and I like to play that game and do pretty well doing that, actually. Again, but the big money is in fixed investments and some new stuff I've done. Okay, I've gone off the reservation here, and I hope you guys have a great day. Remember the thumbs up. Share this video with somebody who's paying too much or acting too impulsively with their precious metals buys, and share it on social media. Thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, sounds good. Bye.